tonight's entertainment.
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is completely fucked up?
Our fathers were models for God. If our fathers failed, what does that tell you about God?
There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
You're listening to the Functioning Drunks podcast, part of the DNA Digital Network.
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever drank. I doubt that very much, Playboy.
And we are live, AJ. It's Sunday night. It's Retro Podcast, the Retro Functioning Drunks podcast night.
Yeah, which is funny because it's almost been a year now, you were saying, right?
Yeah, we're getting really, really close to our 1 year anniversary as pod husband and wife.
I like pals better, but that'll work.
Pod pals? Pod pals. Fair enough.
Pod peoples.
Pod peoples?
Yes.
You know, we maybe on our 1 year anniversary, we should just kind of reflect on all the things that we used to talk about, because we used to talk about all the same things every episode.
And here we go again. This is episode 41.
Episode
right?
41, and
of the Functioning Drunks.
I should have played the thing that I made the other day, but this is a comedy podcast. We talk about things that we find funny, maybe not necessarily what we feel is right. And sometimes we say things we don't even really believe why we're saying it. This isn't as good as the last couple weeks that I did this little disclaimer. But remember, this is just a comedy podcast. Sometimes I say things for shock effect. And sometimes AJ just gets really drunk and forgets that the camera and the microphone are on. And he says things that he regrets in the morning. And he texts me and he says, "Hey, can we get that edited out?" And I'm like, "Nope." And then he's like, "Well, I'm the editor, so yes."
Real life comedy podcast, number 41.
Number 41.
Functioning Drunks. Let's do this shit, right?
Let's do it. Open it up, buddy. All right, there it is. He opened up his beer, and that means this is an official podcast ordained by the podcasting authorities of the United States of America and Cuba. Before we get into the podcast, we do have to give out our websites or whatever. If you want to find us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, just type in FD Podcast 69. And if you'd like to jump onto the website, I started a new website, AJ, this week. It's called thedrunkenmothership.com. You can't hear?
Dude, you're just breaking up.
I'm breaking up again?
A lot.
Weird. All of a sudden?
Yeah, just like the whole time. Your camera's going out of focus, which doesn't matter because we're doing a podcast.
Right.
But your audio is just crap.
Okay. Let's stop for a second.